Hi everyone, hi ladies, how you all doing? Sandria here, just wanted to come on to have a chat with you. I'm a nutritional therapist and I love to help women to get healthy hormones so they can look good and feel good inside and out. So I've also got a YouTube channel as well. I do my videos on there if you want to check me out on YouTube. I've also got a Facebook group for perimenopause and menopause. It's a support group. If you want to come along and join, it's a safe place to ask questions in there. I'd love to see you if you want to join. So today I want to talk about changes. Are you wanting to make changes? Are you looking into making changes in your life, whether it's your diet, your lifestyle, your mindset, changing just, you feel like you want to get healthier, you just don't know where to start, how to start making changes. So I want to give you a few tips today in my video. Because in perimenopause and menopause, your body's changing all the time, and you can probably see you will put a little bit of fat on your body, which is normal as you get into menopause. Yeah, unfortunately, that always happens. Not great, yeah? Having to increase your fat mass. It's because of your decline of hormones, you see, because your body wants to hold on to a bit more fat, because fat can make your hormones. So you are inclined to put a bit more fat on in menopause because of your metabolism changing, because of the loss of estrogen and progesterone. And so you probably start to notice lots of changes in your body, and the way that you've been eating now and your exercise isn't working for you anymore. And you're starting to look for solutions, where to start, and you know that you want to start, you know that you want to make changes, but you can let fear, excuses, life, time, all that gets in the way. And especially fear is a really massive one that will stop you from moving forward, from making changes, because you want safety. Your mind can play tricks on you. Your mind always wants to feel safe, not to push yourself out of your comfort zone, not to push yourself to make changes, because you want to stay safe. And that doubt in your mind puts doubt then in your mind. When you're wanting to stay safe, you're doubting things, and then you talk yourself out of that change. You can say all sorts of things to yourself. No, you can't do this, you can't do it. I've tried things before, it's not worked. I didn't follow through, I don't trust myself, I can't keep to this, I can't change because I can't figure out how to eat healthily, I don't know where to start. So all these things can go on in your mind and play tricks on you, and you can talk yourself out of doing it. Or you might say, I'm going to do it, it's going to start next week, or I'll look into it again another day. And then it just never happens, does it? You keep saying, well, I know that I need to change, I know that I want to look better and feel better, because I deserve to look and feel better, but I just can't seem to get it in my head to make those changes. And you just end up getting anywhere. You just end up, like, months go by, weeks go by, and nothing's done. You've not really made a concrete date and said, right, I'm just going to do it, I'm just going to do this. You've only got to read something in the paper or watch something on TV, and then that puts more fear, and then that stops you from making changes. But you can just turn it all around by just doing a few simple things. This is what I did to make my changes, just to get my head around it. And I want to give you some help and some tips today on what you can do to bring more love into your life as well. Because I think during this time, a lot of women, they just don't like the way they look. Don't say good, nice things to themselves. They don't love themselves enough. Really nurture yourself and love yourself. I find that a lot of women are lacking that, and that's quite sad. And years ago, I doubted myself. I wasn't happy with the way I looked. I was depressed. Lots of things can happen in your life that can really not make you feel good about yourself. And especially when you're running around pleasing everybody else, and you're not making time to please yourself and say, look, you're not saying no to lots of things, because you can say yes all the time because you want to please everybody, you want everyone to like you. and you want to fit in as well. You know, you want to fit in with everybody. But sometimes you just have to take back your self-care. So the first thing, I've got 4 tips for you. So the first one is, what do you want to change? So I would get a journal. I get a nice writing pad. I've got a nice little writing pad that I've got here, and I write everything in here. You can see it's just full, jam-packed full of things. I write notes in here. You know, all my studying, I write everything down, all in here about how I'm feeling, how my goals, I write down my goals, how I want to look and feel, how I want my life to look in the future. It's a really, really big thing to do, to write down exactly what it is you want to change. So you've got it out on paper. Okay, right, so that's the first step. I want to make this change, this, and this. And because you can turn it all around, you don't have to doubt yourself. Don't let bad experiences get in the way. Your past is in the past. You know, you're moving forward, you're starting afresh. So tomorrow is another day. So what you've done before, don't let that interfere with the changes you want to make going forward, because that can always come back into your head. That can trip you up and say, well, this happened before, that happened before. It's probably not going to happen again, because we can always get into a habit of worrying about things that, or maybe you've done something that you've worried about doing it, and then when you've done it, you went, why did I worry about it so much? Why did I get myself in such a state? You know, I just went, I did it fine. I was absolutely amazing. I was brilliant. You know, thinking about it can be worse than actually doing it, and see how mind can play tricks on yourself. And then the second point is, how can you do it? So, you know, how can you change your program in your mind? Yes, because your subconscious, have a subconscious mind, and that's just an automatic. You automatically think about things negatively. So you can stop that and turn it into more negative, about how you can do it. So write that down as well, how you can do it, how you can plan to do it, how you can start to make these changes, how much time do you need. And then, so when you can change your programming, then you can start to think more positively and act more positively. That's really, really big. And then you want to ask yourself, why do you want to change? Why do you want to do it? Get clear on this, because it's very powerful, your big why, because that can really drive you forward, the reasons why you want to do it, the why you want to change, what your choices, and what if you don't make changes, what's going to happen then? Because that can have an effect on your life and affect others, you know, if others around you. Maybe it's to help you create better relationships with people, maybe even to negativity about yourself, and that's projecting out on others. Maybe you're finding that you're very, very moody, you're not as happy as you used to be, so you want to bring in some more changes to make yourself happier, and how you can create that for yourself. So that's all important as well, and get clear on your why. So it's writing out why you want to change, how you can do it, what you want to change, and what's stopping you as well. What is stopping you from doing these changes, from making the changes? Is something in your life? Is it the negative mind? Are you fearful of change? Are you letting your past interfere with your future? Is that stopping you? So if you write all these points out, all these 4 points out, they can really, really get clear as to why what's really stopping you. Why are you sabotaging yourself from making a start on the changes that you really want? Because deep down you'd be thinking to yourself, I really want this, I really want to do it, but something's just stopping you from making that step forward. You know, they've got this line across in front of you, and you're not stepping forward into that, over that line, and saying, right, I'm going to get to grips with this, and not let it stop you. It's all about trusting yourself, healing your life, you know, healing your thoughts, and beginning to create a life that you want, more peace and harmony, and more mindfulness. So no one person or thing has any power over you. So you want to think about that. You know, no one person or thing can tell you what to do, how you want to live your life. You know, you want to stand up for yourself and what you believe in and what you think about yourself. Don't let anybody else put you down, whether it's somebody at work, somebody at home, it's a family member. You know, you are in charge of your own life. And what you believe about your life becomes true for you. What you choose to believe becomes true for you as well. You have the power to choose your thoughts. Thoughts become things, and when you can change your thoughts, you can massively change your outlook on life and make changes in your life by changing your thoughts. So if you think about it that way, thoughts become things. So what you're thinking about every day, every minute of the day, loads and loads of thoughts go round and round in your mind. So you want to think about focusing on what them thoughts are, and be more loving to yourself, more lovable. If you're doing the best that you can at this moment. Always think that you're always doing your best. Don't put yourself down for the way that you are, your personality, because that's you. You know, nobody else is like you. You're unique. You might have life experiences in your past that can create your life now. So your past experiences could have created your life now. Think about some things that have happened in your past and making you feel like you are now. So write those down as well, because your experiences are going to mirror how you view yourself right now. And finding happiness again can heal you. You have a thought that you are a bad person, and this will result in a bad feeling as well. So you can change your thoughts. You can learn to be present in the present moment, more in the now, not worrying about too far ahead and not worrying about what's happened in the past. So yesterday's gone, it's in the past, and don't let it interfere with your future. And don't let self-hatred or guilt get in your way. Know that you are good enough. You're a unique person and you deserve happiness. You can create whatever you want in your life. You just have to believe in it and own that feeling. It's owning the feeling of belief and not letting fear interfere with that. Taking responsibility for your own thoughts and beliefs. How you view yourself. You can be causing pain in your body just by your thoughts and beliefs. You can't change your past. Put your control and your thoughts now in the present moment, and you can make some massive changes there. I started focusing more on the present moment, like on enjoying the day, because sometimes when you're thinking about too much about in the past or in the future, you're missing out on what's happening in your day right now, and how you're enjoying that day, what's around you, the people around you. It's just about changing that, and then that can help to create massive changes there. So you are stronger than you think as well. I didn't realize how strong I was until I had to go through a massive divorce and a massive car accident. You know how strong-willed you are. You know, you believe in yourself. Think about what you've experienced so far in your life and celebrate that. You know, just think about, yeah, I've done this, I've achieved that, I've done that. Maybe you've had children, maybe you've done well in your career. You know, focus on all the good stuff that's happened in your life right now and let go of everything that's not serving you now. The most important person in your life is you, and you should be putting yourself number one. I know you might think that's selfish, but you are, you're a person that deserves to be happy. You should put yourself first. I know you think you should always care about your children and your family, but you need to put yourself first and make more time for yourself. The most important person in your life is you, and you need to start believing in yourself. Let go of negative. You can learn to love and accept yourself. So get a pen and paper and write all this down. Write all the negativity down. Get clear on your changes. Let go of how people treat you. You know, writing down as well how people are treating you and how you want to change that. Maybe approach somebody and say, look, I really don't like the way that you talk to me, don't like the way that you treat me. It's making me feel like this, and express how they're making you feel. They might not know how they're making you feel. So really dig deep and think about your past experiences that can have changed you into the person that you are now. Why are you fearful of making change? So it all starts with you, but you have the power within you to make these changes. So if you're struggling, and I work a lot with women around mindset and making changes, and it's taken me a long time to make changes in my life, to really love myself again, and to get clear on what I want and not letting anybody put me down and making excuses for myself and really pushing myself forward. So I want to help you out if you're struggling right now. I've put my hormone reset together, and I work on mindset in my hormone reset. Around a lot of it's around food, around your relationship with yourself, relationship with others as well. Because they think food is a big one for women. They seem to self-sabotage and eat for comfort and things like that, and not finding success around food and maintaining your weight and looking good and feeling good inside and out, which is what I like to help women to create. I'm going to put details about my hormone reset below this video if you want to check it out. I've also got a free four-day meal plan that I've put together for you to help you get on the path to healthier eating, to get used to creating healthy, delicious foods to nourish your body as you're going through this phase of your life if you have lots of hormonal imbalance symptoms. So I hope that's helped you, somebody who's struggling to make changes with self-esteem. And please reach out to me and ask me any question that you want in the comments below as well. I'll answer all your questions for you. And also if you want to jump on a call for a chat, to get to know each other, and to get to know how I can help you further, then let me know. Send a private message to me and we can set up a chat together as well. So I want you to know that you're a woman that deserves to look good and feel good inside and out. And don't let anyone tell you that you can't. So I'll leave you there. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon in another video. Take care. See you later.